Wales Rally GB is an event that can and will reward commitment and bravery.
It is a challenge, but also at the same time it's an opportunity. For instance, last year I had already sort of like settled fifth, but then came the night stage with the massive fork. And suddenly with the great time, I was there fighting for the podium again. This is the difficult thing in GB. You know, the conditions can change when you have rain, darkness and the fog. That is the most demanding what you can have.
Here's what lies ahead. The crews based once again in D-side, from where they'll venture out to tackle 23 special stages. That's 318 kilometres against the clock, around 1,100 of liaison over the course of the weekend. The action getting underway on Thursday evening with the short blast under floodlights through the Tier Prince Raceway, a big hit with the crowds last year, remember, and returning to provide a colourful curtain raiser this year. Then it's down to the serious business, into the forest for Friday. 110 kilometres of hardcore Rally GB action in North Wales. 2 loops of 3 stages, getting underway with Clochainog, taking in closed public roads for the first time this year, and so offering a fresh look to some of the classic challenges. Friday also sees the introduction of Slate Mountain, 2 quickfire runs rounding off the morning loop. And with that earlier date this year, there's the chance of drier conditions, and that could force some careful thinking with so much at stake.
For sure, it's going to be a different rally when it's going to be dry. Maybe the grip might be higher as well. Tire wear might be bigger, so there are different compromises you need to think about.
Saturday, rammed with more legendary Rally GB forest action in the shape of My Heron, Sweet Lamb into Hafren, Dovey, Gathaniog, Duvenant. Famous names one and all, taking the crews through 9 tests and 150 kilometres of mid-Wales, some of the most testing tracks on the planet. And Sunday, 5 stages to end with. The big news here, the power stage, running not at the end of the rally, but as a second stage of the day in Snowdonia. How will they approach that with so much at stake? Rally Wales GB ending this year instead with the scenic run on tarmac around Great Orme, leading the crews to the finish in Llandudno town centre. Very much one for the locals.
There's no question it's going to be a spectacular end to the rally. I'm not sure how many drivers are really going to say they enjoy it, but you know, that said, you know, it's part of the challenge, part of normally what is a difficult Rally GB, and that's definitely the tricky way to finish the event.
All stages, all live, anywhere, anytime. WRC Plus, all live.